This is the new enclosure from W8FGU, the small quantity that I ordered just arrived yesterday. I packaged up a formal sample, and I'm getting ready to open it back up and take it apart to update the software in the chip. So I'll be pausing here briefly to get things taken apart. Dave uses the 2D fasteners from Elecraft, same thing they use in the K2 and the K3. So there's 2 on the top edge and 2 on the side edge. And making the internal cables, one has to be careful to get the lengths such that you can get to the header and plug them on. And this one, I've got some of them just a little bit on the tight side, but not too bad. Should be able to move them fairly easily. And that's going to probably increase the length just a little bit. The longer they are, then the more backup of cable once you close it up inside. Okay, so there, the back part is removed, and we have got this part, and I'm going to get ready to program it. And in this case, I'm going to leave the LCD connected, and I'm going to use a bulb that will power the keyer from the USB. I've only done this one time before, but I believe that works okay. You can see this is a highly professional video operation, of course. Okay, here's the bulb that was most recently ordered out of China. Need to get my magnifier headband on so I can see things. And there's a 6-pin connector here. And I've got a note that says not ISOL, not isolated. And a label that says with ground in. So I'm not sure I get the ground in lined up with the 6-pin connector appropriately. And get that on. Now, I don't have any external power applied because the bulb is going to provide the power. And then I bring over the USB cable. I haven't prepared set up for much of this at all, so hopefully I'll be able to edit out enough of it. Okay, I've just plugged the bulb on. It's powering the keyer and ready to be programmed. So I have to go to a command window, and you can't see this. Okay, this bulb is COM 15. I have to know the serial port. So if I haven't gotten myself too confused, this should start programming, and it is. So you probably can see the light blinking on the bulb while things are being programmed. My screen just got all messed up as I moved the window across. I hope it's just an artifact of something in there. Okay, so I believe I've got it correctly programmed now. Unplug and then replug the power again just to see the startup message. So it's 28 April 12. So that shows that I got the correct timestamp in there. Depending on where my hand is, you get lots of different effects on viewing the LCD. Okay, so the programming worked, and I will disconnect the bulb and put it away. And as I said, hopefully I'll be able to use the video editor well enough to edit out a lot of the unnecessary and messy parts of this. So it has now been updated, and take just a few more views here. The switches on top are for the paddle speed control, and got a short cable that goes to the header for those. And we'll try to get back together. Going to reattach the two sections of the enclosure now. So this has the fairly short cables, and rather than slide the back and bottom into the guide into the slots, I'm going to leave it out because I believe it's reasonable to spread the sides apart without damage. So, turn on cable number 1. Cable number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Got all 4 in there now. Now I'm going to take one edge of the bottom and angle it into the groove. Spread the case just a little bit. And slide it down. You can see the force of the cables pops it apart a little bit, and then put the 4 screws back in loosely at first. And it's back together.